Hey there, mama. Have you ever looked in the mirror months after having your baby and wondered, why is this weight not coming off? I'm eating healthy, I'm trying to exercise. What is wrong with me? If that's you, I want you to know something. Your body is not broken. In many cases, it isn't simply about just eating less and exercising more. I'm Dr. Jessica Poland, an OBGYN maternal-fetal medicine physician and a mom of four. I've cared for thousands of women before, during, and after pregnancy, and I've experienced many of these challenges myself. Today, we're going to talk about why postpartum weight loss can feel so frustrating, and more importantly, what you can actually do about it. So, first, let's change the way that we actually think about postpartum weight. Pregnancy itself is one of the biggest metabolic events your body will ever experience. For almost 10 months, your hormones, metabolism, blood volume, muscle mass, and fat storage all change to support a growing baby. Your body wasn't designed to bounce back in 6 weeks. In fact, many women are still recovering well into the first year and honestly, even longer. It took me more than a year to lose my baby weight after all four of my pregnancies. Recovery is not a race, and every woman's timeline is different. So if you're comparing yourself to celebrities or influencers who appear to have their pre-pregnancy weight back in just a few weeks, remember that's not reality for most women. There are several reasons why the weight may not be coming off. Number one, sleep deprivation. When you're waking up multiple times a night, your hunger hormones are disrupted. You may crave more sugar, more carbohydrates, and larger portions simply because your brain is trying to find quick energy. No amount of willpower completely overcomes this. Number two, hormones. After delivery, estrogen and progesterone drop dramatically. We've talked about this on the show before. If you're breastfeeding, prolactin stays elevated so you can produce milk. However, this affects metabolism differently for every woman. Some women lose weight while they're breastfeeding. Other women actually hold on to some extra fat stores until they wean. Both can be completely normal. Number three, stress. Being a new mom is wonderful, but it can also be exhausting. Chronic stress increases cortisol, and persistently elevated cortisol can make losing weight much more difficult. You're not just caring for a baby, you're making hundreds of decisions every single day. That mental load matters. Number four, you're underfueling. This surprises many women, but skipping meals, surviving on coffee, and eating one large meal at night often backfires. And even when you do eat, sometimes you may not be eating enough nutritious foods to support your recovery. Your body needs adequate protein, healthy fats, fiber, vitamins, and minerals to heal, regulate your metabolism, and give you the energy you need, especially if you're breastfeeding. Number five, you're moving less than you realize. This doesn't mean that you need intense workouts. Many new moms spend simply hours just feeding, rocking, pumping, driving, and sitting with the baby. Your overall daily movement often drops dramatically compared with before pregnancy. Sometimes there's an underlying medical condition. If you're several months postpartum and despite healthy habits, nothing seems to be working, it's worth talking with your physician. Conditions like postpartum thyroiditis, insulin resistance, anemia, certain medications, and even just postpartum depression can all affect your weight. This isn't about blaming yourself. Sometimes your body is just asking for help. So, what actually works? Instead of chasing quick fixes, focus on rebuilding and transforming your health. I encourage my patients to follow a Mediterranean style way of eating with plenty of vegetables, fruits, beans, whole grains, olive oil, lean proteins, fish, and nuts. This pattern is naturally rich in anti-inflammatory foods and supports long-term health. Aim for protein with every meal. Stay hydrated, mama. A good goal for women is about half the body weight in ounces of water daily, and you may actually need even more than this if you're breastfeeding or if you live at altitude. Walk every day. You don't need to train for a marathon, but even a 20 or 30-minute walk most days can improve your insulin sensitivity, mood, and energy. Prioritize sleep whenever it's realistically possible. I know that's easier said than done, but even small improvements matter. Most importantly, take your time. Spent months growing a baby. Recovery wasn't meant to happen overnight, and lasting health is much more important than rapid weight loss. An important note: if you entered your pregnancy overweight or obese, I want you to listen really carefully. Obesity is a complex medical condition. It isn't simply about just a lack of willpower. And for many women, the foundation was laid in childhood. The eating habits, food choices, and lifestyle patterns we learn while we're growing up often stay with us for decades throughout adulthood. Genetics, hormones, stress, sleep, and our environment all play a role as well. So, if you've struggled with your weight for as long as you can remember, it makes sense that losing it on your own feels really difficult. You're not just trying to lose the pregnancy weight, you're trying to change patterns that have been a part of your life for years. That's exactly why some women benefit from personalized support and accountability. Having someone who understands postpartum recovery helps you set realistic goals, checks in regularly, and keeps you motivated can make all the difference. At Vital Femme MD, we provide physician led postpartum restoration coaching specifically for women who want more than a number on the scale. We help you restore your health through personalized education, guidance, accountability, and sustainable lifestyle changes. Because knowing what to do is only a part of your journey, having someone to walk alongside you makes all the difference in the world. Remember, the goal isn't perfection. The goal is steady progress towards becoming the healthiest, strongest version of yourself, not just for today, but for the years ahead. I tell my patients this all the time. The goal isn't simply losing the baby weight. The goal is restoring your health and, in some cases, transforming your health. When you improve your sleep, nourish your body with nutritious foods, stay hydrated, move consistently, and address any underlying medical issues, the number on the scale often starts to follow. But even more importantly, you begin to feel like yourself again. If this video was helpful, leave a comment below and let me know. How far postpartum are you? I'd love to know what part of recovery has been the biggest challenge for you. And if you know another mom who feels discouraged because the baby weight isn't coming off as she wants, share this video with her. She deserves to know that she's not alone. If you'd like more personalized support on your postpartum health journey, reach out to us at Vital Femme MD for our physician-led coaching program. Take care of yourself, mama. I'll see you in the comments.